talk to the spirit and connection of women and to overcome barriers. In front of them, it's a big barrier. It's Canada. As we go in quarterfinal number 2, Australia and Canada underway and into the hands of Fabiola Forteza to start for Canada, who already look straight away to chance their arm. Tessier, first job though, core role, finding a line-out target, and that's exactly what she does in the form of Forteza. And Canada just look to flex the muscles early, take on Australia up front as they get into their work and the variety they have in their game. Peltier will bring it away and goes blindside, but is scragged to ground by her opposite Savvy Wood, scooped up by De Goody, who just shoves one away. Canada driven back in the tackle, leaning over the top. And now through the hands, Canada looking to stretch. There's Cosley, sevens player, remember, got good speed as Caroline Crosley, lays it back for De Goody. Here's Asia Hogan-Rochester, clear run to the line with the twinkling toes of Asia Hogan-Rochester. What a start for Canada and their flying left winger.
That's what world-class sides do. They take their opportunities. It was a brilliant break initially from Crossley down the short side. And Hogan-Rochester knows how to finish. Here it is, ball in 2 hands, backs herself, goes through the gap. Great cover tackle from Stewart initially, but the quick recycling, Sophie De Goody in there. Hits Hogan-Rochester, knows that she's got the pace on the outside to finish. What a start from Canada.
Point scorer for Canada so far this tournament, 31, 72% kick rate. And is just going to shave the right hand upright with her first one. So try goes unconverted. But finds Julia Schell. 6 tries in the opening game of the tournament. Hasn't scored one since, Julia Schell. She sends it back to Moleka once more. Surveys the option. Lovely little bit of footwork from Faitala Moleka this time.
Thank you. Back on side.
Australia into Canadian territory. Talakai. Away it comes forward, picking out runners. Holson at first, receiver, heavy carry from Michaela Leonard into the body of Crossley. They've got numbers here, Australia, if they can release Desi Miller, and they can. The little flyer down Australia's left edge, and Australia hit back in much the same vein as Desiree Miller on the score sheet.
What a quality response from Australia. Some really good carries up the midfield. Really shorted up the Canada defence. And the opportunity on the outside, all starting with Moleka on the kick return. Got a bit of momentum, got a bit of go forward. And then the shifter pass here, House onto the outside of Chancellor, and then
take the little skip, trying to curl it around. That one's going to hang out right as well. So Katraya, and it's just going to stay in field for the Canada captain. Looking to open up for Canada. Hard direct as always, Flo Simons. Couldn't get the arms free. Quick pick, here's De Goody. De Goody starting to streak away. Tackle made by Holtz, but De Goody goes up towards the 22. Peltier, it's untidy. Sandwich between 2 defenders. Hogan-Rochester picks and then runs into a couple of Australian forwards, but they've peeled off meters. Have Canada. This hard-working forward pack rolls up the sleeves.
Onside, girls!
Pick and go from McKinley Hunt. Try scorer last week. In fact, all Canada's tries came from the front row. And here's another pick. Menon over the line. And try given. So Dalika Menon.
Okay, back to me.
Okay, back on you.
Okay, I have a decision. It's no try. It's a knock-on.
Brings it back. Ball out the back this time. Canada really looking to manipulate space. Oh, what a spot tackle that is on Big Game. They keep it alive, though, now onto the toe. And Wood will tidy up for Australia. It's a little bit messy, but Balu's got it.
Not yet.
Australia again putting in a couple of good shots on defence. And allows Hulse with that good boot to go down to Tessier. Canada's captain winding up once more, punching through the line and then floating a ball over the top forward to Goody. Through the hands they go. Onto the edge for Simon. She's got Corrigan with her. Alicia Corrigan close to the line and just is over. Centimetres in it. And Alicia Corrigan gets Canada's second.
what an incredible try and a brilliant finish from Corrigan. How good was that? The shift of ball, the handling. I think it was Crossley that gave the last pass to the outside under so much pressure to get that ball away. But the lovely hands. Canada have a mindset.
De Goody from the opposite side. And this one again goes across the face. So and now
Someone's on their button.
the veteran Bacane. Again the inside ball, and De Goody's cut them open once more. Got no support. Sophie De Goody just tipped up by Morleka. Desperation from Vitala Morleka. And now again it's Chitosi. They get there in numbers, red jerseys. Do Canada. Hunt out the back for Perry, through the hands, quick hands, and look at the numbers once more. Into the line, punching forward is Shell. Goes herself, finds Corrigan, ball spinning for Simons, and now Beltier. Keeping the ball alive, passes connecting, playing with such fluidity on attack. Quick pick, Bacan, rather Menon.
There's no tug of that ball.
And now Beltier for O'Donnell. Courtney O'Donnell just 5 metres short of the line. It's so fast, they just keep coming in waves with McKinley Hunt. Pick and go again, driving low and hard. Totosi almost over the line, just short. Menon was denied moments ago and will just be short again. Australia desperate on their line here. They've got an advantage. Beltier goes herself, it spills out the back. Now De Goody, who started it all, plonks it over the line.
Do you have a knock on there by 9?
Just checking whether Beltier lost
try.
it back.
Okay, the ball goes backwards by the Australian tackler. It's then regathered by Canada 4, and who scores a try.
It is a try for Sophie De Goody. She started it all with that massive bust up the middle. And this time has no problem. De Goody converts her own try, and Canada now 7. And now Beltier looks to open up. Standing start for Crossley, who almost gave the game away when she missed out on the squad for the Tokyo Olympics. Now a silver medalist and playing the lights out here in a quarterfinal. Here they come again. Here's Simons, will look to get the arms free again. Chopped down by Maleka and Fredericks, but they just move the ball from point to point so rapidly. Peltier digs it out. Menon through the hands. It's really slick from Canada as they go wide this time for Corrigan on the cutout ball, and then the angled run back from Alicia Corrigan. Tipped on for Menon, a little hole. She'll keep the arms free. De Goody, fingertip control for Totosi now. The handling of the tight forwards is superb. They've got numbers to burn, and Corrigan will get her second on the opposite wing. They are unstoppable at the moment.
It's just the handling ability, the soft hands, moving from whip to whip, really stretching Australia, and again that speed of ball playing away.
She's had a hand in absolutely everything, Sophie De Goody, and now she's got the radar on with the kicking boots as well. Menon, so strong, Dalika Menon. Look how many it takes to eventually stop her. Away it comes for them again. They are quite happy to show the brawn, as well as the brain, as well as the skill, as well as the flair. Or Simons just stopped by Miller. Vital tackle by Miller, still there though. And it's Julia Shell back on the score sheet for Canada.
Okay, Leo, I have a decision. Okay, it's going to be no try.
Second try for Canada to be ruled out. To the Canadians that, they're huddling too much, they're taking too much time around these areas, and just to get a bit of a move on. De Goody brings it away, and they set the drive on Bacane with all their experience. Their 4th World Cup, the 38-year-old Karen Bacane, right in the middle of that with the white head tape. And now Peltier just barking orders at her forwards, regrouping once again. Still going at Canada, marching over the line. They're like a runaway red steam train. And it is McKinley Hunt who finishes.
What a try from the pack. Great variation. Canada get over.
They left a few points behind, no mistake that time. And no mistake from Sophie de Goody. Michaela Leonard. I said again to Tosi.
Yes, use it. Ball is out.
Peltier told to use it, and Tessier will get them into the sheds. After a pretty comprehensive first half for the world number twos. Smile on the face of Taylor Perry and high fives all around, and why wouldn't you? Second half underway, Canada leading Australia 31-5, and quarterfinal number 2, Rugby World Cup 25. It's a good touch finder from Samantha Wood to settle Australia into their work.
You can see here, Canada will probably pressure up the throat.
It falls straight into the hands of Sophie de Goody. Set piece unravelling a little bit for Australia as it's tipped on between Totosi and Menon again, and here they come once more. Canada absorbs some early pressure in this half, and now Fabiola Forteza almost busting through, reaching out and scoring. The number 8 stayed in the fight and gets the reward for Canada.
It's a big error, isn't it, from Australia, losing that line out into the safety hand.
Missed the first couple, Sophie de Goody, and has since had no problems as Canada strike first to start the second half. Trying to assert their will on this Australian team again. Tessier's dragged down by Hines, who's really put herself about in defence. There she goes again, Tia Hines, to stop Corrigan.
Look at 13.
Into the final 10 minutes now, Canada marching their way towards a semi-final at a Rugby World Cup once more. Senft. And now it's for Crossley. I've got Australia offside, playing under advantage, free hit. Alex Tessier just to knock over 3 points and push Canada's lead out to 41 points to 5, about 8 or so minutes to go. And you'd have to say with 7 to go, 41 points to 5, Canada. Oh, Zaps goes herself now, Olivia Apps. A searching run downfield through the tackle of Hulse, just dragged down. They need a halfback because it was their little 9 who's got them on the go forward. Bacane putting in another big shift. Brittany Castle to the floor. And a penalty goes Australia's way. Getting back in defence, Catalina Ramosa.
Yeah, I definitely think foundations have been laid, beliefs been instilled there, but they need more time together, more games, more opportunities to play. But they've certainly got the...
Canada going to play, that's for sure, as Bacane comes away. Oh, that is vintage Karen Bacane. 4th Rugby World Cup, 38 years of age, a veteran of this team, back in the side after a couple of years away, and she seals it with a bow.
Just look at every single teammate coming in. The great ball right to the top of the lineup, right at the top of the tree. Bukaboon, little tip, that angle back inside, but the footwork to outtake the 10. I mean, Pakwan, we know that she's been a 7s player. She's extremely quick, and she's relevant with that veteran sign on it. She has still got all the pace to play with.
Well, we remember the try she scored in the semi-final against Tessier. Can't pull this one around. It's academic now, though, as Karen Bacane. Another statement performance from Canada. We keep saying it. Tyson Bukaboon carries forward. She said, people have tried to ignore us. Well, you ignore this Canadian team at your peril. As Apps comes away and goes through again. Olivia Apps busting them open. Ran away from her support this time, did Apps, but she'll lay it back again, and they've got a penalty advantage. Australia at 6s and 7s with a player down. Tessier pumps it for Senft. They want one more before they're done. Apps, what fresh legs she's brought on, and then Bukaboon with all the experience. Clock will go to red, and Alex Tessier, Canada's outstanding captain, has the final say. Except she's pushed it well wide, and that means Australia will go from inside their own goal line with Piper Duck. By Crossley, ball is lost, and Canada are done. Canada, for the 6th time, go through to a Rugby World Cup semi-final. And they have done it in every which way, showing every element of their game.